Ultrasabers manufactures V2, V3, and V4 hilt styles simultaneously for some of their hilt models. So why do they do this? Because typically you think when a company rolls out a new version of something, they'll just keep manufacturing the new version. So V4 like this. Why would they continue to make the V2s and the V3s? Okay, so first of all, as an example, these are some Dark Initiates by Ultrasabers. This is a Dark Initiate V2, and this is a Dark Initiate V4. If you're looking at the design of these sabers, they look very different. They don't even really look related, to be honest. The V2 over here is very flat, kind of plain. It has a few curves to it, but not really much is going on, and it's kind of flashlighty. And the V4 over here has a lot more curves to it, kind of a defined grip area, and some choke points, and a nice kind of curved area up near the emitter. So at least to me, this is a much more interesting design, the V4, than the V2. But why do they keep the V2? Okay, so you will notice that the V2 is much smaller in diameter than the V4. That makes any of these V2 hilts much easier for kids to use, okay? Or just people with smaller hands. So that's a big benefit of the V2s, and it's also likely a big reason why Ultrasabers continues to manufacture some of these kind of visually less interesting sabers like this. Additionally, the V2s are a pretty good price point. The Initiate V2s and the Dark Initiate V2s are the cheapest lightsabers that Ultrasabers sells. So, that's kind of a nice thing for some people. And as far as V3s go, so I don't have a V3 here, but a V3 kind of looks like, well, it looks like an earlier version of a V4. There are more curves to it, kind of like the V4 hilts, but it's not, I don't know. It is almost kind of like halfway between the V2 and the V4, so I guess they keep that one because some people buy it. That's really the only reason I can think of. It's not that the hilt is outdated per se, it's just a different design, so some people may prefer that. Although design-wise, at least for me, I do think the V4s of the Ultrasabers lightsabers tend to be the coolest looking. But what do you guys think? Do you have any V2, V3, or V4 lightsabers? Now, Ultrasabers doesn't offer all of the versions for all of their sabers. They just do that with some of them, like the Initiates, Dark Initiates, Aeon, and Dominic's. So those are the ones where V2, V3, V4 are available. Other sabers, they only have the V4s available, or standard issue is a V3, so they're a little all over the place, but with some of their hilt models, they do offer V2, V3, and V4 simultaneously, so it's kind of an interesting thing that they do. But let me know what you guys think about this in the comment section, and which of these designs you prefer, or maybe even if you like the smaller diameter of the V2s, if that was a big kind of attraction for you. Yeah, just anything like that, feel free to comment below.